Alrighty, here we go. We're going to jump into the bronze DP top 32 qualifications here. I'm using the Falcon RZ, aka the FD RX-7, tuned to the Pro Drift 3, and we'll see how we go here. Little flick in. Oh shoot, overshot that a little bit. Wall tap. Not a great first line. I don't like to do that there in those positions. I always try to run like the cleanest lead line that I possibly can, so that I don't want to win by some stupid thing where people are cranking it way out at the end, so it's like backwards into the finish, or just weird things that make a chase person hit you. I see a lot of people on here, throw it in backwards at the very entry, which is cool and all, but it's nearly impossible to chase. So I like to try to win by having a good clean lead run. There's a good flick in. We'll float it out to the zone here. Come back around. Trying to stay right in the line there where I need to be. There we go. This is one of my better lead runs. Flick it back. A little bit wide on the finish, but 6,000, pretty happy with that. Almost, 59.04. We'll do one more little qualifying run here just to make sure that we've got the most points we possibly can. So little flick in. As you can see, we qualified second, at least so far. I mean, there's still 20 seconds or whatever people enter in, but we'll be in the top two to start off. Looks like the other guys got a little over 200 or so score on me, so 280 to be exact, but we'll see what we can do coming into the top 32. All right, guys, so we made it to the top 32 here with the Falcon RZ. You can see the guy I'm against only has 1,700 points. I'll show you some more strategy as we move forward towards the finals, but we'll do a little chase run here with some sport tires on. Hopefully he's running a similar tire to that, but we'll see. Sometimes he's on semi-slicks, so we'll see if I can keep up with him here, and if not, then we'll have to go back for the next round with some semi-slicks on to see if we can track him. Oh, he's really slowing in here. Try to get up on his door a little bit more. Whoa. Well, definitely don't need the semi-slicks because I can stay with him no problem with my sport tires. Ran into him a little bit there. Kind of a rough chase run, but he's kind of a hard one to chase here. Doesn't have a whole lot of consistency. Like I explained before in my qualifying runs, I do like to try to run just a smooth line so that it's easier for everybody to chase. I want a fair battle. Don't want to have anything wonky that, I don't know, just doesn't feel like you're really winning if you're just throwing some weird, extra handbrakes and slow entries and stuff. Like this guy doesn't even quite really enter until back over here. So we can run up on him a little bit. Jeez. Run his door. Transition. He really slows down in that section. I'll try to slow down on the third lap around there to make sure I can stay behind him. We'll run up on him a little bit here. A little too much. Okay. Third and final. All right. Well, I've already put up 7,000. I think it was on the first run chasing him, so I'm not too concerned about winning this battle. But it is weird when they do that weird entry stuff like that. Stay on him here. We know he goes real slow out of this other turn, so I'm going to lay back a little bit. Give him a little bit of space so I don't hit him. Then we'll come running back up here a little bit, right on the door. And we can finish it out that way too. Okay, so that was good. That was my best follow for sure on this guy. So jump back out to the menu, see where we rank, and go from there. All right, so he may not have even ran a chase run. He's still at 1,700 points. I always do like to look down the bracket to see where I'm going to be going next. So if you look 2 spots below my category there, you see this guy, TERAS, driving a solar. He has 10,260. So he obviously had a good chase run. Since I know I'll be going up against him next, I like to jump back to the qualifying and find him. So let's see here, temp terrace. You see the solar. We can watch his run to give us a better idea of how we can properly chase him. So I see he takes a late flick. He's on sport tires, goes a little too deep, flattens out, and then comes through. Flicks it back, a little bit wide there, but not bad. Comes back around. Loses a drift a little bit, but and then swings wide and gets into the grass at the end there. So cool. Well, it sounds like this other round's almost done, and we will move on to the next video. And we're moved on to the top 16 now against the guy I had predicted or noticed that had the higher score below. So we are going to move on. We'll see what we can do in the chase here with sport tires. I already know he's running sports since I checked out that previous run before the last round was over. And we'll do that again after this as long as it looks like we're going to be winning this round. So we'll see what we can do in the chase here. Wow, it really jumped up pretty quick. I overshot it, went into the wall. Not sure why it had me at such a gap to begin with, but kind of reel him back in here a little bit, knowing that he goes pretty wide on a lot of these. Can finish up right in there. Okay. Not my best chase run for sure. Came in a little hot, wasn't really sure about the speed. Came in behind him at just a weird rate. So we'll try this again here, round 2. This is my second chase run in the top 16. Just going to run a fairly normal line since he kind of ran away from me the last time. There we go, I can get on his door a little bit here. Crap, I hit him. All right, not a great first or second run here. We are jumping into my third chase run in the top 16 against Terrace, or however you say that, Terrace, not really sure. Going to the wall a little bit. He kind of did too. That's okay. Stay strong on the chase. And we close it out with about 8,800 points. Perfect. So we'll jump back to the menu here. We'll see where he's at ranking wise. I've got 14,000, so he'd have to get another 4,000 on one of these in order to move on to the next round. I'm hoping I will get the win here and move on to the top 8. Looks like if we go down here, I'm going to be playing against Karama in the solar. So like I did before, I go back to qualification. We'll find Karama in the solar. He had a 43.56. We'll watch his line so we can get prepared for the next round. Looks like he's on street tires. No logos or anything on there. Kind of a funky body kit on there, but to each their own. Okay, so he swings it pretty nice. So for this round, I'm going to switch my car to street tires as well for the first round, just of chasing to make sure that I don't overrun him with the other stuff. You can see he slips off the grass at the very end there, so now I know that that's where I'll need to make a little bit of a correction. We'll jump back in, wait until we get over to the top 8, and we will see in a minute. Okay, so we have now moved into the top 8. I also just realized that my gamer tag, Adam LZMFG, is kind of lame, but I'm a big fan of his. I like his videos. Seems like one of the more honest guys on YouTube. So anyways, we're going to jump into this, give this guy a chase. We're going to switch over to the street tire. As I mentioned before, you could see that he was running streets when I looked at him. So it'll be a little bit looser on my end, but we'll see what we can do. Nice, so we're starting nice and close with him. Oh, frick, swung a little bit too wide against him there, but I think that's those street tires kind of messing with me a little bit. Flick back around. He is going quite slow. Drop down to third gear so I can chase him, kind of keeping in the limiter, using handbrake a little bit here and there to chase. He goes off track. I'm just going to complete through so that I can still get some more score. 7,800, not bad. I think we can do better on the entry follow here. So as he initiates, I'll try to float back maybe a little bit more than I did on that last one so that I can kind of jet in on him a little bit more. So you can see I fell back again right there, get lost in the smoke a little bit. Come back around, pretty slow through here. Keep it on his door as much as we can. That multiplier really amps up once you're chasing for quite a while. And we got a little bit ahead of him, overtake. In Formula Drift, that would be a win actually, but only because he also slipped off track. So third and final chase run of the top 8 here against Kurama. He's driving that Mitsubishi Eclipse that they just added to the game recently. Try to be right on his door here. Just keep my composure. Oop, couldn't quite slow down in time to avoid that little touch. See if this is my best chase run. I mean, it started out really well, but then I fell off there on the chase. And like before, I'm just going to kind of go through here and complete the run. So that one I scored about 9,000. I think the one before I scored a little bit higher. So we'll see where we rank up. We have 15,000. He's at 8. We're going to jump down here. We see that player 695824 is driving the Ice Ranger, and he's likely going to get the victory there. So we'll go check out his run before we move on to the next one. One below me in third place. So this should be our tightest battle yet when it gets to this round here. Nice speed, flicks it in. He's on sport tires. Gets all the way out. A little bit of wavering. Flicks back around. Nice little section there. Ooh, went a little too heavy there. Reverse drifted, went off track. So I'll have to be cautious of that when we get to the chase run because if you run into him, obviously your multiplier goes down and all that. And this is kind of one of those where I really don't like when this happens. Obviously, it's not always a choice, but when they lose drift in the middle of a track on one of these, you know, any type of drifting, it would technically be an incomplete. I know this is a video game, but he reverses drift, goes off, just doesn't look great. So anyways, we'll jump back and we will see you next in the top 4 after this round. All right, guys, so we've made it to the top 4, playing against player 695824 in the Ice Ranger. He was on sport tires, so I'm going to switch back to those. We'll give this a chase and see how we end up. Hopefully we can get to the finals and take home the victory. Nice looking car with the wide body and stuff. Not sure how I feel about the logos on the side, but it's all personal preference. Come flying up on him a little bit here. Stay right on his door. And then remember, he kind of loses drift here and kind of goes off track. So I don't want to hit him. I guess I lost drift anyway because I came to such a slow closure there. And a tough time getting back onto his door there after that. So I think on this next round, I'm going to lay back even further so that I don't have to reverse drift and do all that, turn the wrong direction. So see if we can get in on this again. Run up on him a bit. A little further back than I was on the first chase. Nice into this section. Yeah, see, that's the part where I don't like it. You know, the reverse drift, it kind of fucks up everything in the chase. You know, on those other ones, I was at least able to get, you know, around 9,000 points in the follow. This one, not so much, but we'll see if we can better our score here in the third round and give us a good spot for getting onto the podium in the next round here. Shot up a little too fast and had to handbrake pretty hard, so it kind of shot me back. Let's see where we can be here. Maybe I'll just try to complete the run, see if that gives me any better score. I don't think it will, but nope, not enough to get better the last score there. So we'll go back, see where he's at, where he scored. We're only barely ahead of him at 13.8. He's at 12.6. We will check back here in about a minute or two and see if he has bought another attempt to take the victory over me, or if he had a third attempt that he hasn't tried yet. So we will jump back in just a moment. So now that there's only about a minute left, you can see he chased really well on one of them, got up to about a 15,000. That puts me needing, looks like probably more of like a 9,000 type score. Alrighty, so here we are, battling for third place. We ended up losing to that player before, so we'll see if this guy puts down a clean lead run in the Wellington. Oh, he's on semi-slicks, so I might fall back a little bit here since I'm just on my sport tires still, but I can always throw the semi-slicks on for the second chase run. Kind of just depends on how fast he really is. Really long handbrake pull at the entry there, kind of messed me up on my line. Come back around. He's pretty quick. I don't know if I would need the semi-slicks next time around because I don't want to be running up on him so much that I'm just hitting him all the time. And then, of course, this guy also throws it backwards in the final turn, so you can't really chase him. I find that I lose a lot of these because I do try to put down a clean lead run, and it gives them a much better opportunity to chase me than what I'm able to do behind them. So, unfortunate, but it is the way it is. It's a game, and we all play it. So, try to get up on him more here at the entry. A little bit better there. He is really wonky. Swings it around a lot. Extra handbrake pulls and stuff. Oh shoot, lost drift there. Bad chase on my part. We'll try to throw it in back with him just for the hell of it. Oh, just short. And third and final run. I think I'll try to throw the semi-slicks on there just to see if I can really hold it up on his door. And here we go. See, this car is not super tuned for the semi-slick tires, so it kind of jumps ahead and doesn't get into a great drift line. But doing okay here. Throw it backwards with him a little bit. He must really spin out there. I'm not really sure. Can't see what he's doing to finish. And that is all she wrote. 12,000. He's at 9. So it looks like we're gonna get the third place win for 3,500 bucks. Thanks for watching the video today, guys. Comment, like, subscribe, ask for questions, ask if you want to see certain vehicles or tune setups or different battles with different vehicles. I'm happy to put together some videos and show you guys what I do.